better get some coaches in order to scale up. We see currently some opportunities. We look ourselves into opportunities to may invest into startups which are covering the area we are interested in. This is first of all B2B. Second of all, our area of expertise, but with a much more agile approach. And yes, we look mainly into the startups which may serve also the financial industry. I think first of all, the most important thing which a startup needs in order to go global is an existing core crew who really believes in the product and knows how to bundle the core product itself. But then, in case you would not have the necessary ingredients by means of expertise on how to go really global, I think the most important part is to get either partners aboard or mentors, coaches, which did it already not only once, but several times in order to speed up the whole process. Don't try out yourselves and may fail. Better get some coaches in order to scale up. In KPMG, I tend to say it's all about lifelong learning, and also a big corporation like KPMG learns every day, every second actually. And I think what big corporations can learn, such as KPMG, from startup is the agility, is the intrinsic motivation on how they want to achieve something, their goal, to scale up, to really be successful. And also the flexibilities, the way of maybe failing left and right, trying out, but always to learn from it and to stand up again. I think this is something I really like to transpose into the environment of our firm as well. The ecosystem in CEE, to me, is continuously growing. And I think this is exactly what this part of Europe needs. Why does it need it? Because I strongly believe the backbone of flourishing and a very well-based economy are small and mid-sized firms, because they can act much more agile in any particular position of the economy, be it in a crisis, be it when an economy grows fast. They are always doing better than the rest of the economy, and therefore they are securing jobs for not only an ecosystem, actually for an economy, and they are doing kind of the first steps again out of the crisis situations and recover much faster. I think this is exactly also why the whole startup ecosystem is extremely important to be kept alive and to be nourished these days. It is a good question. I wouldn't say that KPMG, for instance, has a classical corporate accelerator. I think if you look at our KPMG Startup Growth Path accelerator, the main difference is that we do not think in batches. We do not think in workshops serving a lot of startups. We rather think in tailored programs. So what we do, for instance, is with the startups we take aboard, we sign a memorandum of understanding on particular services and support areas they may need from us, from our subject matter expert, or from the KPMG ecosystem. And then we tailor clearly the approach over time. It can be, of course, workshops. It can be tiny little support on something where a startup might have failed in the past, and with our help, it really can become successful. Or if somebody wants to scale up internationally, of course, KPMG has the network already in place where we can help a startup to really scale fast. I think this is the main difference to classical accelerator, where the batches are going through not extremely tailored programs, but standard programs. And I would not say this is not good. I think it's simply a different approach. We take aboard much less startups than a classical accelerator does, because we want to keep this tailored approach. I mentioned already before, it's all about tailoring for us, and therefore who works with us gets exactly what he wants. It's not like he goes into a workshop and gets, for instance, some know-how about how to secure maybe the platform best the startup is working on, or how to do scale-up marketing in the internet and so on. No, with us, the question would be like this: okay, you really have a problem with your security, maybe still in your MVP. We help you by actually putting or applying exactly the measures you need for your particular case in order to secure your platform. Or do you have a problem to access country XYZ? Okay, here is our network. Look, this is what we can do exactly in that country, and not like the generic approach on how to scale up just internationally. No, we would like to really support to the point.